YouTube, it's Erin, and I am the Handbag Housewife, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video, I've got an update for you as well as an unboxing and a prediction of what's to come. So as far as the update goes, I don't know if you guys remember, you may not have seen it. If you haven't, I'll link it below, but I did a ring collection video recently featuring my wolf jewelry box with all of my rings. And during the video, I realized that the diamond on the center of the ring I was wearing on my left hand was missing, and I was devastated. I searched all over the place, in my home, in my yard, at the store. The only place I didn't go back to was the high school, but I didn't actually use my hands while I was there. I was only there briefly. I just walked in and walked back out to my car. So I think most likely it was either lost at the store or in my yard, and I just don't have faith that I'll find it. And so what I did is I called my jeweler, and it was crazy because on that same day, they had an estate piece traded in or an upgrade done. I'm not sure what the story was on the stone, and I don't need to know, but they had a diamond traded in that actually fit my ring. And it is a really nice stone, and it's an upgrade, to be honest with you. And so I took my ring over there, and they laid the stone into the ring, and I will reveal it once it's set. I think it will be set today or tomorrow at the latest, and I cannot be more excited. And I did go ahead and file an insurance claim, which they paid immediately. And I'm just crossing my fingers that they don't cancel my policy. But this is only the second payout that I've ever had in 20 years with this policy. So fingers crossed that they don't. It was less than $5,000 of a claim. So hopefully they won't cancel me. We'll see. I'll let you know if they do. It's State Farm. They have been good to me over the years. They did have to cancel our homeowners policy a few years back after we had a full roof replacement that was quite expensive. And that's why I have concerns about my personal articles policy. We kept our vehicles and my personal articles policy with State Farm, and then had to switch to kind of a no-name company for our homeowners insurance until we have a claim-free period, and then we can shop around and maybe find a more well-known company and a better deal. So enough about the ring and insurance. That's getting kind of boring. I do have more jewelry to show you over the next week. I have some more wolf pieces coming in, the wolf 1834 jewelry stacking pieces, and so I'm going to be filling those with jewelry that I can't wait to show you. I think you've seen most all of what I've got in my wolf stacking trays at this point, except for my Pandora bracelets, and I can show you those briefly at some point. But today I've got an unboxing for you, and it is from Teddy Blake. So I have worked with Teddy Blake one time before, and I got this super cute Stella bag from them in, I think it's in the color Stone, but I may be wrong. I may be getting it mixed up with a color from another brand. But it opens up like so. It has a wide open space in the middle. It's on a hinge and has a skinny little strap that you can actually adjust by adding an additional knot or untying this knot. And I found I could hook a gold chain through this little leather loop here. So even though it doesn't appear to have adjustability, it actually does. It's a little creaky when I open it. I need to figure out how to get a little bit of oil in there without getting it on the purse. Trying to think of what might be a good option. I don't want to get any oil on the handbag. Anyway, the leather is a vitello leather, and it's very soft, and this bag has very little glazing, and I like that because glazing makes bags prone to problems oftentimes because it peels off, it cracks, it melts. The only glazing I really found on this bag was just at the tip of the knot. Other than that, I'm not sure that there is a stitch of glazing anywhere. And the stitching on this bag is pretty impeccable, really. The only stitching I could really find that's visible is right in there. and it looks really, really nice. And I feel like the hardware is pretty substantial as well. So when I spoke with my contact at Teddy Blake about getting another bag, I went straight for the Stella again. And the reason is because I like squishy bags, soft bags that sort of mold to me and feel very good to the touch. And the Vitello Italian leather is super, super soft. And so enter exhibit 1. Let's go ahead and pull her out of the box. So while these bags are made in Italy, they ship from New Jersey. So it's not coming internationally, and they come pretty quick. They come in a really nice dust bag. And this time I selected the blue color. That may not be its official name. If it's not, I can pop it right here so you can see what the official name is. But look how stunning that shade is. It's sort of a robin's egg blue, and it really reminds me of the Tiffany blue that Fendi just did in collaboration with Tiffany. And I can put a picture in as I'm talking. And then also there have been several pieces from Tory Burch and I think some other brands too that have featured this color blue recently, and it captivated my heart. So when I saw that the Stella came in this blue, I really, really wanted it because it's such an easy bag to use. I'm trying to get into the bag. All right. She is free of her bindings. So there is no branding on this side of the bag, but on this side, it does have Teddy Blake embossed in gold. It's a pale gold lettering. And then the only other hardware on the bag is right here on the sides, the hinge. When you open her up, she's got some stuffing and one of these sheets that's good for moisture. I think that's what those are for. When I did my review on the taupe one, let's just call it taupe, I said that the only thing I would have done differently was to maybe make the seam a hidden one, but it's actually a French seam, I think, because they turned in the edges, so there's no rough edge there. So it is a good seam. And again, I reviewed the stitching on the other bag. The only stitching that's really visible is right there. And then there's some on the strap as well. From what I can see, the stitching is very well done. I mean, I'm not seeing any missed stitches. I'm not seeing crooked stitches. On this bag, it is very well done. So their stitching gets a high grade from me, my stamp of approval. And the color, oh my gosh, this color. You see how it just smooshes? The leather is very nice. So whenever I pull the lining apart from the leather, I can really get a feel for how thick it is. And because the Vitello is a smooth leather, you're really seeing what you're getting. I mean, you don't have anything stamped on top of it. When you get an embossed leather, a lot of times you get a lot of materials on top of the leather to make that embossing or that print. And with the Vitello leather, you're getting the leather. And I really appreciate that. Now, there are a couple other manufacturers that I know of, high-end manufacturers that make a pouch bag kind of like this. And the one that comes to mind first is Bottega Veneta. They make a beautiful pouch style bag, but it is very expensive. And I think Monsieur Gabriel, I can't remember which one it is. I think they may also have a bag very similar to this. So if you're looking for the look, you can really get it here with the Teddy Blake bag. This one is around, I believe, $4.85. There may be additional discounts you can get. In fact, there are. I know I have a discount code that I'll put down in the description box that you could use if you wanted to pick up one of these cute pouch bags. I'm going to go ahead and try it on for you and show you, and then you can decide what you think. So my outfit of the day is not the best outfit for this bag, but I do like how it shows you the color. If I was wearing something paler, I think the bag would be more washed out, and you do get to see how blue it is. in comparison to my rosy colored top. I saw a picture on their website where there was a gal that carried it on her back like this, and I thought that was so adorable. And you remember I told you that you can undo these little knots, and if you want, hook a chain through those loops. But I also like that you can add an additional knot. And this isn't something that they lay out on their website, but I just found this to be a really cute way to make the bag a different length depending on your height or how you wanted to wear it. So real quick, I now have a shoulder bag with 2 ties right there and right there, and I could tie them tighter. But I think that that is just stinking adorable with the little ties hanging off the side of the bag. I mean, is it not? You can't tell me that that's not cute. Since I did all my chain configurations on the first video I did with this version of the bag, I'm going to go ahead and link the video I did on this so you can look at how it looked with different chains, because they're going to be the same since they're the same bag. But I did want to show you real quick about tying the knot at different lengths so that you could get a shoulder bag instead of a crossbody bag. And also just remind you that you can put a long chain on this if the strap isn't long enough for you and you want to wear it crossbody. So I think that's it for today's video. I have so much coming, so make sure you stay tuned. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there's the same. It is the @ then the Handbag Housewife, all lowercase. You can DM me there, or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.